You're listening to Hotep Ish with your host, Dewan B. Intelligent Ish Talk, intelligent shit talk, where we balance the profound with the profane. Political satire, celebrity and expert guests, information and entertainment, conversation and solutions. Leave your feelings at the door.
Someone told me yesterday's interview with Dr. Short, the volume was all off. And the way my system is, y'all, I can't turn my caller's volume up. But what I can do is turn my microphone down. Skype be on that bullshit. So the audio be fucked up. So let me plug in my. I have these stupid looking ass headphones on. Let me put these on real quick. Let me hear myself. Okay, I can hear myself. Y'all hear me? Okay. All right, I hear myself. I'm good to y'all. I'm not topping out. Let me turn this. Yeah, let me do this. There we go. Okay, I think that sounds good to me. Let me turn the air off. Air on, the air off. I'm gonna turn air back on. Yeah, so yeah, we here. I hear myself clear, so I can take these stupid looking ass headphones off. There we go. I be hating that. I be watching podcasts. I be like, y'all know y'all could just get Ecamm and it has echo cancellation. You don't need to wear them dumbass looking headphones when you podcasting, right? Niggas be over there wearing headphones looking like they on a bus stop in 1993 with them big ass headphones. Like, nigga, you look like you listening to Arrested Development on the 212 La Brea bus at the Market Street exit. Take the big stupid looking ass headphones off and get some echo cancellation on your ass, nigga. Anyway, I'm here. We got the live stream pay-per-view event coming your way. What y'all need to do. Y'all need to go to DewanB.com and you see my trailer for my documentary. You see it. I need you to register.
The field of working with children. And in working with children, I've seen that there's so many young black kids who really don't understand where we come from.
I'm from Africa. I'm from Crenshaw Mafia.
As he creates a detailed timeline on how through Jim Crow, we created every form of music, from rock to pop to bebop to hip hop and more.
I put together this tree because it seems to be an all-out assault on the history of black American music.
Damn right.
We've always had music that talked about love.
Hey, right there. Okay. That right there is where that's what they be trying to
Talked about life.
They're trying to copyright strike me on that song.
Back to reality.
That talked about the agonies of life. That talked about the hardships of life. When it comes into our music, when you put that drum set down, drums, bass, keys, kick drums, snare, hi-hat, you go from swing your hips left and right to the salsa rhythm to bobbing your head on a 1 and a 2. That's the effect the drum set has. So when we talk about hip hop and what it is, it's an extension of the music and the instrumentation that our forefathers created.
Check out the live stream premiere of the documentary short, It's Bigger Than Hip Hop, The Black American Family Tree, and Q&A, a fundraiser to create a series detailing music's evolution. Go to DewanB.com for streaming passes and crowdfunding.
And what you gonna do when you go to DewanB.com? You gonna click register now. And you gotta do that right now, and then you're gonna register. And this is helping to fund the live stream pay-per-view, the full season, where I got some dope ass people around the country we're gonna interview and get this whole story straight. It's bigger than hip hop, the Black American Music Family Tree. I don't think a lot of people understand how I don't want to minimize hip hop. So please don't take this as a minimization when I say this, okay? Because when I say this, it's not to minimize hip hop in any way, shape, or form. But we don't understand how small hip hop is to our overall musical and cultural contributions to the world. Hip hop, if anything, at best, hip hop is a paragraph out of, it's a chapter in a book. That's what it is. It's a chapter in a book with many chapters. And it's time someone finally bring all those chapters and put them together into a book. Because look, a lot of the stuff about our music history and our history, we know through our DNA memory. I'm just going to wake up things that's already inside of you. I'm going to say things your grandmother said. I'm going to say things you learned along the way. But we're going to put it, and I'm going to also teach y'all some new stuff, but we're going to put it together in a package. And that's what we're doing. That's why that deserves multiple seasons. But the live stream pay-per-view, what you get is an extended version of the documentary short. And y'all get to talk to a nigga. Ask me questions on the spot. I put my reputation on the line when I say what I got to say. I don't say things and hide. I don't say things and block people. I don't make claims and change the subject and give you straw arguments and red herrings. No, I will answer your questions for whatever clarity you may need, you may have to have. So that's why you must be a part of that. And get a pass for a friend of yours. Type in their email address and buy them a pass. All right. But what's up, everybody in the chat room? Melanated Brown, KG the Barber, Positive Influence, Dr. Senator. We got Star up here. Quan. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? We are here. Let me turn my my preacher music on, and then we are going to get started. All right. What we talking about today is we ask a critical question. Does Tyrese deserve an apology? And here's why I'm having this show today. Because y'all know me, I talk shit. When he was going around saying, "What do you want from me?" I wasn't doing a YouTube show back then, but I sure was on Facebook talking all kind of shit. Instagram, Twitter. Well, this nigga calm his ass down. Tyrese, what are you doing crying in front of the whole world? He was having a whole nervous breakdown in front of the world, if you remember. Going on his Instagram live, wearing a mink coat, talking shit to comedians. I think it was Spanky. Yeah, he's talking shit about the Spanky Hayes. Shouts out to Spanky. That's my nigga right there. I love Spanky Hayes. But he's talking shit to Spanky. Yeah, I'm gonna call down to the Improv and get you taken off. And then it all culminated in him getting on Instagram Live, crying, saying, "What do you want from me?" And then, so I was talking shit. And when I talk shit, for you celebrities out there listening to me, it's never personal. It's fun. It's fun. It's all in fun. It's never personal. Never personal. But I must admit I was talking shit. 2017 when all that was going down. So we come to find out, for those of you who don't know, his ex-wife comes around and she's saying that she basically regrets divorcing him. She regrets divorcing him, and she's open to reuniting, which Tyrese basically replied, "Cap, fuck all that." So for those of you who don't know, she basically was saying that she wishes she didn't divorce him, and she was listening to her friends basically. Let's see if this is please. Let's see if
Do you
this is a
think you
piece.
still would have actually gone through a divorce?
Not that time.
Okay.
Oh, I've never said this publicly.
No, that's what we do.
This is a Harley
This is
initiated exclusive, baby. The truth about the matter is that if I had different people in my ear at that time, I would not have made that decision. No. And that's the truth. I was very, very hurt. I was very angry. And I remember when I made the decision, I was like hysterically crying on the phone with my attorney. I was extremely emotionally intoxicated.
See, so basically that's what it is. She was listening to outside people, and she's saying that that's what influenced her decisions. The company she keep. Watch the company you keep, people. Watch who you listening to. See, Tyrese ended up getting with her, and in his response, he said that, man, when he was with her, he didn't cheat. He was saying that he has all kind of options, and that's true. Ladies love Tyrese, and so if the brothers is telling the truth and didn't cheat, like, she screwed off a good thing, you know. She screwed off a good thing. And my question to Tyrese is this, before we keep going on. This is for you fellas out there. Look at this woman. Beautiful woman. I'm not going to say nothing bad about her. She's a beautiful woman. Beautiful woman. But Tyrese, if you was Tyrese from Watts that was walking on a bus singing like you did in that commercial when we all met you for the first time nationally, do you think she would have fucked with you if you was on that bus, brother? And this isn't just to Tyrese, it's to a lot of you niggas that when y'all get money. I got certain celebrities, I do want to name their names, but I'm not. But y'all see these women that these cats be getting with. You be like, man, please. You know good and hell well that woman would not have dealt with you if you was who you was. My question to the fellas is this. Why when dudes get money, they get these chicks that they know wouldn't fuck with them otherwise? What is that? Like, I feel, on one hand, I feel bad for Tyrese because it's screwed up. You know, he put his heart on the line for her. You know what I mean? I get it. But bruh, when are you niggas gonna learn? You can't put your heart on the line for somebody that wouldn't fuck with you if you wasn't who you was. My nigga. A real genuine marriage is hard enough. Holding down a regular ass woman is a yeoman's work, nigga. Marriage ain't easy. Take it from someone who's been there, who is there. Marriage is not easy. It's periods where you like, God damn. And that's what it is with a woman that fuck with you for who you are. So why would you work your hard-earned life to go get a bag? You niggas be goofballs. You niggas be goofballs. I think she really like me. She really think it's really because I'm cool. Fucking doofuses. Hey man, can we raise a generation of non-doofus black men, please? Spreading your generational wealth to other groups. I was having this conversation with somebody I know yesterday. We was talking about how like other groups, she was telling me that like she had a friend that got with this Chinese dude who had like a lot of money. And basically the family was like, look, if you marry that black girl, we are writing you out of the will. Oh yeah. That's how serious other groups be taking that. I get tired around here black folks be like, man, I don't see, man. It's all about who you love, man. It's all about who you love. It's all about who you love. Yeah. That's half. Remember this, you dumb niggas that think that way. It takes two people to be in a relationship. So yeah, you may be loving, but do you think she feel the same way about you if she wasn't fuck with you if you wasn't who you were? Think about that. Yeah, you do. Like we can see here, Tyrese approached this relationship with genuine love. When I heard that man speak, I heard a man whose heart was broken. And yeah, he's done the work, whatever work he needs to do to get past her. He's done his work to get past. But that man heart broke. That man heart broke. Let's play a little bit. Let's play a little bit. And welcome everybody. Hit the like button, hit the share button, please. Hit the like button and please hit the share button. Hit the like button, hit the share button. This from Forgotten. I'm playing the version off Forgotten Kings TV. He the one that Forgotten Kings TV is the one that took this off the Instagram Live.
Packed up a 1-year-old, put a COVID mask on top of the Ring cameras, and I was literally in an airplane on my way home to fight for my marriage and my family. You're heartless.
What's up, everybody? This is the world.
See, I'm not gonna play the whole thing. I just want people to see. Look how he's looking. That brother ain't playing.
You know,
your husband and your 1-year-old child, your innocent 1-year-old child.
What?
We both were divorcee kids, grew up in toxic environments, torn in between our old family, new family, stepfather.
Look at this brother's affect.
That's a life that we both lived. And you
He ain't
packed
playing.
up a 1-year-old, put a COVID mask
This brother
on top
is
of
not
the Ring
playing.
cameras, and I was literally in an airplane on my way home to fight for my marriage and my family. You're heartless.
See, again, I'm not here to clown that brother. That man's heart was broken. I don't wish divorce or heartbreak on anybody, so I'm not here to clown the man. I'm not here to say disparaging things about Tyrese the man. But I am here to talk about a certain type of man that we as Black America are dealing with. Can we go there, chat room? Do y'all mind if I go there, chat room? It's a certain style, man, that we keep seeing come up over and over and over and over again. You work your ass off, you become something great, and you fuck with a woman who wouldn't fuck with you if you weren't that. And it keeps happening a lot with a lot of our black men. Black women too. Halle Berry found out real fast. She owe that nigga alimony. But I want to talk about this as a community because other groups aren't playing the same games we're playing when it comes to this whole dating thing. You dig what I'm saying? Like, poor white folks, they'll raise a daughter to go to college and find some stupid ass nigga athlete. A lot of them so-called Beckys that people be complaining about these athletes getting with, they was raised like that. They was raised at 12 to identify a sucker. See, usually the white women with means, they don't really fuck with the athletes. They're fucking with men that make way more money than the athletes. The white women with means are fucking with the people who pay the athletes. It's usually the trailer park ones that are groomed to fuck the middle. They may be middle American, not rich, not poor, somewhere in the middle. You see, Tiger Woods got with a fucking nanny. Same thing with the Latin culture. You're not getting the Latin aristocracy that's fucking with these niggas. You're not getting the cream of the crop from that world that's screwing with these niggas. You're getting the hustlers overall. Not all the time. Not all the time. I'm not here to point fingers at everybody. We all know it's exceptions. You're a fucking idiot if you don't think there are. We're talking about most of the time. What we see here, how things play out with celebrities and stars. They're not getting cream of the crop of these other groups. They may look good. Look at Jeezy and Jenny Mai. Got her mama all in the goddamn house, moving her family in. The nigga done ate more Kung Pao chicken than barbecue chicken in the last 2 years. You goofball ass niggas be thinking it's you. See, in a real marriage, you go through periods, long periods sometimes, where you really ain't feeling the other person. You go through stretches where communication is not right. You go through periods in a marriage that It don't seem like nothing you can do is right. It don't seem like nothing the other person does is right to you. You go through periods where, nigga, if they walk a certain way, you like, arr. That's part of living with somebody. The same way you were with your brothers and sisters when you were a child, with your parents. Just human nature. But it takes strength to get through that. And it takes a deeper investment than who you are. And that's what I'm trying to get at. Breeze on Mega know what I'm talking about. It takes something different than it takes something deeper than a superficial connection to get through those rough spots. It takes more than, oh, she has a big booty. It takes more than, oh, she's an exotic, woompty wham, boomty bam. It takes more than he's a celebrity. It takes more than that. It takes more than that. It takes substance. So fellas, understand that when you get that bag in your pocket, that you better off dealing with the kind of women you were attracted to in the 8th grade, the ones that you knew you stood a chance with. Because one thing about fellas know, the fellas that don't have money, niggas that don't have money know very strong with knowing where they, who they qualify for. Nigga may shoot his shot real high, but niggas know. You better off going for the one that liked you, that if you look at her, oh, me and her would have probably went together in the 8th grade, in the 12th grade. Not the one that, you know, good in the fuck well wouldn't have paid you no goddamn mind when you was in the 7th grade. Y'all went to the same school, but she was not checking for you. And then you want to turn around and this is what happens. Make sure it's more substance behind your relationships. And Tyrese, let's look at their cards. Let's look at their cards. Let's look at their cards. Got a 7 of hearts and an ace of hearts. Ugh. That could be a very explosive combination right there. Because ace of hearts people, they're only born once a year, December 30th. Ace of hearts people are sensitive as fuck. Oh man, Tyrese is sensitive. You can't say nothing to him. Oh yeah, Tyrese is an ace of hearts. You know, no disrespect to the people born December 30th, but I thank God Ace of Hearts only got one birthday a year. You niggas are sensitive as fuck, boy. Shit. Very, very, very sensitive. Very, very needy. Tyrese is very needy. He needs attention. He needs love. He needs affection. And she, on the other hand, she's a 7 of Hearts. 7 of Hearts people don't give a fuck. He wasn't lying when he said that she was ruthless. 7 of Hearts people could be very, very, extremely ruthless. We're in a 7 of Hearts year. For those, hey, let's put our thinking caps on. How's this year been for? Has this not been a very ruthless year? Person number one of 2023 has been an easy breezy year. Or has it been ruthless? Let me know. What y'all think? Am I tripping? This has been a crazy motherfucking year, hasn't it? That's because the 7 of Hearts is a crazy motherfucker. That's why. They don't give a fuck. At the same time, they're also very, very, very sensitive. Extremely sensitive. Imagine being somebody that like habitually steps over the line, talks shit all the goddamn time, wags a finger in your face. But the minute you say boo, they ready to break down and cry. This nigga Larry in the chat room talking about he ruthless. Before I even get all the way into the cards, man, Larry, call in. Call in, Larry. Because there's a lot I want to talk about. DJ Envy was on Tyrese's ass talking all kind of shit. Hey, now, Larry, yeah, you can call in Larry. Then we're going to also talk about Dwight Howard. But look at them. Now, I'm going to get back to the cards. But these two, yeah, this is a tough relationship right here. Oh, my God. She was verbally assaulting that nigga. I'm telling you right now. In that household, Tyrese it's probably best they are divorced. Because Tyrese is sensitive and she don't give a fuck. If you know a Seven Hearts person, you know they don't give a fuck. They are habitual line steppers and they sensitive as hell. And then that combined for an Eight of Hearts relationship, that means that Eight of Hearts relationship is two ways. It's a very deep connection. So he is connected. But if it's a physical connection, it's probably that their relationship was physically based, nothing deeper than that. But speaking of bullshit, I got a bullshit ass nigga on the phone that's about to say something bullshit because his bullshit ass Houston Astros lost because he's a bullshit ass nigga. What's up, Larry?
Nah, I thought you was talking about somebody else. I was going to interrupt you and let you know that I was on the phone and that a bullshit nigga had already been on the phone.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
It's a bullshit nigga doing this broadcast, you hoe ass nigga.
You can't prove it.
Yeah, I can, and I will prove it to the world, bitch.
Nah. You can't prove it. You gonna lose it.
Okay,
you better
man.
sit your ass down and before I make you choose it, brother.
Man, come on, man. God damn.
Yeah. It's jive rhyme time.
Oh,
time
okay,
for me to
man,
get that shine.
Oh, God damn, dog. Why I call it this stupid ass broadcast?
Oh, Famous Bracker with the super chat. She said time for the Famous Bracker said time for Larry to spit. Larry don't spit. Larry ain't it. DeJuan Brown's the only one on this phone that's legit.
Okay, man. All right, man. All right, dog. Cut it out, dog. Before I get pissed off and turn green.
Yeah, Gerald. Go ahead.
Oh man,
Gerald Green, remember?
Yeah, I knew, and I know he's from Houston. He went to Gulf Shores Academy. It's a charter school that's since closed down. But anyway, Tyrese, dog, man. I was watching Star's show yesterday, and he was talking about and I love Star, dog. That dude is hilarious. But he was talking about Tyrese, and he was saying that he was a really good guy. He said he worked with him. He never saw any bullshit from him. He never saw anything shaky from him. He's a solid dude. So if Star can give him his props, I'll give him his props. However, when it comes to choosing women, I don't know if he's that solid, dog. I already know a lot of dark-skinned black people, and I hate this, but they're victims of colorism in our community. So they're made fun of. All the dark-skinned jokes that we have as kids are directed at them.
They made funny by jive slickhead niggas like you, nigga.
Well, by everybody pretty much. So a lot of them grow up with, a fucking chip on their shoulder, and they grow up thinking that they need a light-skinned woman so their child doesn't have to go through the shit that they went through.
That is unfortunate.
That's why that it really is. Some niggas go as far as to get white women. They want a lot of cream in their coffee. So I'm quite sure that's what Tyrese did, and he failed to check the inside. That nigga looked at the paint. That nigga looked at the paint. Wasn't no chips in the paint. The tint was good on the windows. All that shit looked nice. But the alternator was fucked up. Somebody stole the catalytic converter. The engine was rusty, had rats in it. And that's what he chose, dog. Beautiful on the outside, trash on the inside. And I don't feel sorry for him at all. At all. You got to vet your woman. If you're going to be with a woman for the rest of your life, the least you can do is vet her before you put a ring on her finger. Ding-a-ling.
Right. Famously Blacker said to donate $1.99 said to split it. So I'm gonna take $1.98 and I'm gonna give you a penny, and you gonna like it.
Man, look, you keep that shit. Keep that shit, bitch. You gonna need it for hospital bills after I stomp your ass to the motherfucking ground.
Nah, you can never stop. You can never stop to the ground, Dewan.
God. Oh man, dog. But hey, man, I ain't never been no big fan of Tyrese's music, dog, because I ain't never really heard more than 3 songs. I'm dead serious. I can't name. If somebody held a gun to my head and told me to name 3 Tyrese songs, I would grab that gun and shoot my damn self because I wouldn't be able to do it. And that's counting the Coca-Cola commercial. So that's one. That's all I know.
I know a few of his songs, man. He had some. Sweet Lady was dope.
Okay, Sweet Lady. Okay, Sweet Lady, the Coca-Cola song, and what else?
Nah, nigga. Nah, that nigga had some. That nigga had some dope ass music though, man.
Okay. Well then, if it was so dope, Mr. Music Historian, name 3 Tyrese songs.
The other one, Sweet Lady. He was in that. I hated that Best Man song. That shit was stupid.
No. I'm talking about a Tyrese song. No help, just him by.
Oh yeah.
Black ass
How you gonna act when you need me? How you gonna act like that, nigga? That one. He had his version of Lately. His version of Lately was cool. He had that song. What am I gonna do? But on 2000 Watts, that album, he had that song with Michael Jackson on the Butterfly on the Invincible album. You dig? But I did. Okay, so, I hated that Best Man song. What can a brother do for me? A brother can get the fuck out my face and stop singing. That's what the fuck a brother can do for me. I hated that song.
Or a brother can vet his woman before he marries her.
What can a brother do for me?
I knew he was a cake ass nigga behind these women when he cut on his camera, turned that camera to face him, and started crying and asked the world, "What more do you want from me?" That is one of the greatest moments on social media ever. That shit had me laughing for months. And I'm sorry to laugh at somebody else's mental health, but nigga, if you put it on social media, it's fair game.
Hey Larry, that reminds me. I brought up Tyrese being the Ace of Hearts. I'm not gonna mention this brother's name because he's a good brother. But remember that story I told you about the other person he's an Ace of Hearts too. That we was in a club and last month.
Oh, okay. Don't even finish the story.
He was talking to somebody that's very famous. And
yes.
That famous person rejected, kind of was like, nah, get out of my face. That nigga was leaning over in the middle of a club, club popping like a motherfucker. This nigga's lonely ass teardrops was falling like Niagara Falls. And I was like, on one hand, I felt bad, like, damn. On the other hand, I was thinking, how the fuck can you cry around all these fine ass women? What the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
Dog, it's nothing but bad women in the club, and you are crying. Nigga, you deserve to be made fun of. I'm so sorry.
Larry, it was so embarrassing. He came to me a couple weeks ago at a different party and was like, yeah, you remember when that happened with Won't You Wham Boonty Bam? I was like, yeah. He was like, did you see? I was like, nah, I didn't see. Hey, chat room audience, I usually don't lie, and I kind of like being an asshole, so I don't mind being upfront. But that nigga's cry was so ugly and bad. I was like, I felt so embarrassed for him. I didn't even want him to know that I saw it. I was like, nah, I ain't see, man. I was talking to the homie over there. I ain't know. That nigga walked away.
But the circumstances that led to him crying like that are totally understandable. I would have started crying too, but I would have done it in the bathroom, in the stall, and nobody would have seen.
You don't do that in front of all the women. I don't give a fuck what's going on.
No, I get it. No, but if I was facing the same shit he was facing, and I had to cry, I'd have pulled my shirt over my face and walked right to that bathroom, got in that stall, locked the door, and let loose.
Nigga, that nigga was crying hard in the VIP. I was like, damn, I don't even want to let that nigga know I saw it.
But point is, if you have an emotional outburst in public and I'm around, dog, I'm never going to ask you if you're okay first. I'm going to laugh and then I'm going to ask you if you're okay. Because fuck your well-being. My laughter is more important. And then I'm going to ask you if you're good.
Dog, yeah. So that's all. So you know, so these fellas out there, that what do you be thinking? Like we've been in a bunch of NBA arenas, and we've seen this up close and personal in a bunch of different cities. You see these cats, whether they play for the Lakers, the Cavs, the Seattle Sonics, or whatever the fuck team. Even though the Sonics, I'm sure it was happening when the Sonics was around too. We see these black niggas as darker than a blank iPhone, and walking out with these light bright, all the way white chicks, and really cheesing and goofy. It's not the fact that they with white chicks or not. They don't necessarily be with white women, but they be with the light bright ones. And it's not that they're choosing light bright. It's that goofy ass look on their face. Chat room, Larry, you know that goofy ass look I'm talking about when niggas have that goofy ass, grinning ass look niggas be having on their face when they think they got one?
Yep. Yep. And every time I see that look, this is what I hear. I got me one. That's what that look is. I got me one. My goofy ass wouldn't have been able to get it if I was 7 feet, but I got me one. That's what that look is.
You be sitting back like, bruh. Like we all see what's going on here. You don't see it?
And you gotta know it, dog. Like you have to know that you went your entire life and all you were able to get was a certain looking woman. She looked a certain way. And then all of a sudden, go through a growth spurt, get a drop step, Euro step, you can shoot, your vertical goes up by 7 or 8 inches. And all of a sudden, now the baddest of women are in your presence. And you are too stupid enough to realize that they're not there for you. They don't give a shit about you. Nigga, they care about that contract. That's what they care about. They care about who's producing the next hit. They care about when you're going to be in another goddamn Transformers movie. They care about you booking another Coca-Cola commercial. That's what they care about. They don't really care too much about you. And I'm not saying all light-skinned women are like that.
Yeah, it's never all.
No, it's never all. But these particular ones that I'm talking about, they are, dog. They care. You are a dollar sign to them.
Yeah. And that's the thing about it, which makes me want to transition. We've had this conversation before. DJ Envy. DJ Envy.
Man.
He's been, he was the one that was talking all kind. Remember this last month he told Tyrese, I should punch your face. And now it's come out that, Salute the Star Report and Tony the Closer and all these cats that are out there that have been on the forefront of this. Shouts out to them. But it's coming out that he's been scamming motherfuckers. And Super M. Miller said, you see that all the time when you go to NBA games and spot the wives and the girlfriends. Yeah, you see it, brother. But we was talking about like the energy on someone who would name themselves Envy. And what do you think about all the shit going on? Not only, him talking about I should punch your face and all this Caesar Pena shit. What do you think is going on with him scamming folks on iHeartRadio allegedly?
Well, let me address that bullshit ass threat he made to Tyrese. Now, I said what I said about Tyrese. I said he was soft, possibly behind women. I think that Tyrese would beat the dog shit out of DJ. Dog.
Hey, Larry, this nigga Tyrese, this nigga would grab Envy by his collar, pick that nigga up and put him on a locker like in middle school, the bully did in middle school, and slam that hoe ass nigga back on the ground, pick that nigga back up, and suplex that motherfucker on the top of one of his fake ass cars that he bought. Yeah, that nigga,
Man.
that nigga would suplex him off of one of them Caesar Pena rental properties.
Dog, he would absolutely beat the shit out of Envy. So, now that I said that, but dog, what's done by the light skin will come out in the light, dog. And you was talking all this.
You said it was done. Hold on. You said it was done by the light skin will come out in the light.
Yes, sir. It surely will.
What kind of bullshit ass parable is that?
I don't know. I just made it up, dog. It felt right, so I said it. But
nigga, whole nigga 316. Go ahead.
Man, fuck you. I'm glad he's getting caught up. I'm glad all this shit is on him, because you present yourself as one thing. Like, you present yourself as a good, wholesome, married, light-skinned man who's about mental health to black men and all this old positive cock-sucking shit, and you out here and you out here scamming people, dog, with a nigga named Cesar Pena, dog. That sounds like a special that they serve at Taco Bell every 5th of May, dog. Fuck out of here. They look alike too. Don't they look alike? They both look like.
They look alike. Envy looks like a taller, in-shape version of Cesar Pena. Because look, Cesar Pena is the kind of fat people I don't like. See, I like being the only fat nigga in the room. You know what I mean? And I have a certain rule. You can only be fat and be above 5'11". You can't be fat and 5'2".
Dog, that is the salt. Dog, if you short and fat, dog, you don't deserve no respect, dog. If you're 5'5", 298 pounds, man, you don't deserve no respect, dog. The
dog,
fuck
you don't. like but when you that nigga look like a rolled up booger.
What?
Like, look at the picture of it. Like you know this when you get that good one out your nose and you roll that hoe up.
Yep. Right before you flick it.
Yeah,
right before you flick it. Yep, that's Caesar right there. Let me get this nigga off my finger and wash my hands. Yeah, dog. I'm glad it's happening to him, though, dog. I'm glad, because I'm tired of these niggas who present themselves to the public one way and then they got some dark shit that they trying to hide, dog. Nah, put that shit to the forefront too, nigga.
Put that. Kirk going in the chat room said, in defense of us dark skinned niggas, light skinned hoes chase us because we got the package. Y'all light skinned. Hey. That motherfucker said they chasing the dark ones because y'all got what the light skins don't. Look, all I know is I'm in the middle.
Oh, man.
I'm brown skinned.
Man, you know what? I am fairly get put into the light skin category, and I don't know why.
Cause you got whole ass hair. That's why, nigga, your hair, you look like you could be a Mexican, Arab, Palestinian nigga. That's why.
I don't give a fuck what I look like. I look like somebody who will beat your ass. You keep running your mouth. That's what I look like.
Nah, nigga, you look like you a victim of an ass whooping, boy.
Yeah, but okay. So fuck you, fuck Cesar Pena, fuck Tyrese's woman choosing skills. Who else?
Now let's talk about what's his name? Dwight Howard.
Man.
We've been hearing about this shit for a long time. For those of you who don't know how Larry bitch ass look how I'm looking. I'm looking like, man, when I put this blunt down, I'm gonna beat that nigga's ass. That's how I'm looking. And you know it's true, nigga. And Slink gonna be the referee in that fight.
Man, fuck Slink and fuck you,
nigga. I'll readjust your shoulders to 45 degrees, bitch.
Nah. Speaking of shoulders, dog. Man, is anybody surprised about Dwight Howard, dog? Is anybody surprised? Dog, do you remember when he first got drafted? He wanted to talk to Commissioner David Stern. He wanted to talk to him about putting a cross on everybody's uniform because that's how much love he had for Christ. I'll never forget that because I thought two things. I was like, man, get this whole ass nigga out the NBA trying to put his beliefs on everybody. That's the first.
Yeah, he was talking about being a Christian and waiting until he's married to have sex. He's gonna be a virgin until he's married. For those you don't, before I go into it, for those you don't know, Dwight Howard, former NBA star, and in all honesty, should still be in the NBA because he's good enough to still play. I'm not gonna take that from him. No, I'm not disabling my ad blocker, bitch. Let me go to another site. Let me see here. Let's go to Bossip. They ain't gonna put up. So basically, this is what happened. Dwight Howard admits to meeting a man for a hookup, but denies a threesome. So basically, what we have been saying for a long time, I've been saying it. I said it years ago. That motherfucker, Dwight, Hershey, Highway, Howard. Dwight.
No judgment, bro. If that's what you want to be, it's 2023, dog.
Nothing wrong with that.
Come out, dog. I mean, if that's your lifestyle, I ain't here to judge. But, dog, Dwight, I heard from a very trusted NBA source, and you know him also. And I trust everything he says about the NBA because it's never a lie. I remember him telling me 11 years ago, we were talking about all kind of players in the league. And he told me, man, it's just something weird about that Dwight Howard dude. He said, I can't put my finger on it. He's like, L, I've been around the league for quite some time. I've been around all the stars that you've seen on television. He said, there's something weird about this dude. I can't put my finger on it. And I'm glad, because if he would have put his finger on it, it'd have been some shit on his finger.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing for those out there talking, listening. The thing that we see now, it ain't about Dwight being possibly gay. It ain't that. It's the fact that this nigga's on trial for sexual assault. That's the weird shit. Being gay is not weird. Forcing Dookie down a motherfucker, forcing Dookie on a nigga is.
Yeah.
Now, if it's consensual, and Dwight, and again, this is all alleged, Dwight Howard says it was consensual. But all we know is something happened. And if there's any weird vibes, it ain't that you dookie digging. It's the fact that you forcing the dookie digging on a nigga. That's the problem. Y'all remember this? Remember this scenario? I'm playing on the screen. This is when we knew. Right there. This is when we knew. This was when we knew. Right here. Let me go back.
Which one? Which clip is it, D?
When he sat down on the bench and grabbed the nigga's balls.
That's when he was in Houston. That's what that. Yeah,
right there.
Rocket then.
Yeah. You got Joey. I forgot about Dorsey. You got Trevor Ariza, Westchester High School, my school. Yeah, that's when Sam Cassell looking like, what the? That's when, like, look, look, this is sexual assault. Niggas is in the game. Matter of fact, this here in LA because they're playing against the Clippers. This is sexual assault.
Happened on national television.
That's why I was so happy when Kobe called him a bitch. Remember when he went to Houston and Kobe was like, nah, you a bitch.
He said, you saw. He called him, yep, I remember that. And KG headbutted him, and Shaq has always kept the beef with him. Them niggas knew. They knew. And props to them for not spilling the beans. But they knew.
I remember I was at both times he won the dunk contest, I was there. Nate Robinson won one of the one when he came out in the Superman outfit. That was Vegas. I remember being at that one, and I remember Shaq walking around mad as fuck, like I'm Superman. I remember that. I remember being at the parties. Shaq was goddamn mad at the Players Union party, like man. But it was like I remember at the time thinking like, damn, Shaq, let it go. Like, we know you Superman, but dude. But when you find out this motherfucker's over here taking pussy, then, bruh, possibly, allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah. Well, he knew. He was like, why the fuck is Lois Hershey Lane up here acting like Superman? That's what he was mad at.
He said Lois Hershey Lane. That nigga Dwight. But yeah, man. So this shit. So yeah, what's your final words before I kick your bitch ass off my phone?
Oh, my final words are: I am at Rudyard's on Friday. Show starts at 11. I am in San Antonio at the Upstage Comedy Lounge Sunday, the 28th, featuring for Scruncho, the most famous in comedy.
Oh yeah, you open it for you featuring for Scruncho?
Yeah, I'm featuring for Scruncho.
That's my nigga right
on
there.
Sunday. Yeah, shouts out to Scruncho, man. I'm featuring for him. And y'all continue to support DeJuan, buy his merch, watch all of his broadcasts. If you see him on the flyer, go check him out. And he's a bitch. Y'all have a good evening.
Hey, I'm going to beat your ass the same way Scruncho did TK, ho. Anyway, that was Larry. Wasn't talking about shit. Larry has to go home. He has his people, over in Palestine. Do y'all know Larry is one of the, he's a direct descendant of the original Philistines of the Bible? I remember reading the Bible back in the day and they were saying, here are the Philistines. Well, Larry's a Philistine, if y'all didn't know that. So again, salute to Larry and his Philistine roots. So yeah, but so this is what's going on with these people, man. And oh yeah, I want to make sure that y'all know to save the date. Y'all know to save the date.
Singing. And that goes back to the 1700s. That goes back to the 1800s. One of the first big time bands or groups
November 12th
was the Fisk Jubilee Singers. They were around in the 1850s while slavery was still going on. And they were getting asked to sing and spread knowledge in the 1860s, 1870s to France, to Germany. All over Europe, these black people were being asked to sing because it was always told that in the world is always understood. There's a special sound that comes out of North America. So when we talk about our music being a cornerstone of world music, this didn't start with hip hop. This goes back 200 years. This goes back before the phonograph. This goes back before airplanes. This is an old standard. So as our music evolved, we get into the 1880s and you start to get into ragtime, 1890s, you get Scott Joplin.
So what y'all need to do is go to DeJuanB.com, go to DeJuanB.com and register now. Click the register now button. That's going to take you right over here and buy 2 passes. Buy one for yourself and get one for a friend. Live stream Q&A documentary premiere. We get to watch this together. Sorry, I'm being silly. I like being silly. I'm a silly ass nigga sometimes. Together forever. We could watch it together, and you can still donate to the GoFundMe. Cause we need to raise money, man. Look at, we got 58 donations. I need everybody in here. Everybody, come on now. We got to cross 100 donations today. We have to cross 100 donations. We got over 200 people up in this bitch. That means 42 of you motherfuckers got to go ahead and let the world know that you support black music history, because I'm going deep in this goddamn fundraiser. We be having fun. But hey, I know funds is tight for some. I know funds is tight for some, but funds is abundant and plentiful for everybody else. Live stream premiere. We giving you some substance. We ain't coming to you on no DJ Envy Caesar Pena shit. That nigga look like a Caesar. They start calling that nigga Caesar Pinata. And this is coming from a fat nigga. I'm a fat dude. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not. Look, I'm 40. I'm like a good 45 pounds lighter than I was in that video, though. I'm not quite as big as I was in that video. I lost a lot of weight since then. So I can talk shit about fat people. If anybody out there listening, I can talk shit about my people. You can't talk shit about fat people, but I can. Matter of fact, you can too. I like when people got good fat jokes. Problem is, 9 out of 10 of you niggas got horrible ass fat jokes that y'all been repeating since the 3rd grade. That's the problem. When I see a good original fat joke, that shit be funny than a motherfucker. That shit be funny than a motherfucker. But I'm gonna take some of y'all calls. What y'all think about what's going on? 323-744-7425. 323-744-7425. What y'all think about what's going on? We can talk about Tyrese. We can talk about Cesar Pinata and DJ Envy. You can talk about Dwight taking the Bussy Howard, allegedly. Dwight, if you did that, it's not cool. It's not cool. I like Dwight the player. Dwight Howard as a player on today, man. Oh, I forgot today's the start of the NBA season. I have never given as little of a fuck about the start of the NBA season than I do now. NBA soft and weak as fuck right now. But Dwight Howard was a player who, in my opinion, didn't know who he was as a player. Didn't embrace who he was, I should say, as a player. Not until late in his career, when his skills diminished after the injuries, did he really start to embrace who he was. Dwight Howard was a defender, rebounder. His points were best off of scrap plays, off the pick and roll, off of rebounds. He never developed the footwork. His hands were small, so he didn't catch well. To be the player he wanted to be, he wanted to be Hakeem. He wanted to be Ewing. He wanted to be Shaq. He never had that. But he could have been a second tier. I don't say it in a disrespectful way, but a Bill Russell style. Just rebound and defend. He probably could have retired with the most rebounds in NBA history. And most blocks too. But he wanted to be Shaq instead of being Dwight Howard. Now it's his problem when he played during his prime years before his injury. Before his injury, during his prime, he was trying too hard to be Shaq, and he wasn't doing a good enough job of being Dwight Howard. So that's always a message for everybody. Be yourself. You can't be the next person. Look at your skills. Focus on your skills. Hone and develop your skills. And when you hone and develop your skills, you then play your game. You can't play the next person's game. You can't be the next person. You can only be your best version of yourself. That's the only person you can be. You can't be who other people want you to be either. Don't let other people's expectations of you get in your way of being you. Got it? And right on time, I get a call. What's up, caller? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, brother. It's Dewan B. I mean, I'm tripping. I said your name.
This nigga said my name. What's up, brother? He said, hi to me too. Shit.
Man. It's been a hell of a day, bro. I'm sorry about that.
It's all good. It's all good, brother. What's on your mind? First off, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's different. I'm from Illinois.
Illinois different from Illinois. What's on your mind, brother?
I wanted to ask, if you got a certain skill or a certain talent, how do you find it? Like, how do you know if you're actually talented at something?
If you do it and you like doing it with no one telling you to do it, and if it just kind of comes easy to you, but mostly if you just do it for free. A lot of the shit that you do for free, people get paid to do. You just don't see it that way because it comes so easy for you. It's so natural.
All
like
right.
me. I'm a talented talker. Who thought you can get paid to talk? Once I figured that out, it was game over.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. I feel that. I'm just trying to figure out some shit. So I just wanted to call it just kind of chop it up and ask that. But thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir, man. You have a good one.
It's you two the one.
Yes, sir. Yeah, y'all know I got a book that I wrote like a long fucking time ago. But my other website, Breakthrough Advocacy Services, is down. So that site is down. No, it's back up. It's back up. It's back up. It's back up. I don't be advertising this company to y'all because I don't really do too much relationship coaching no more outside of my car reading. And I don't really do IEPs no more. Like I had an IEP last school year. That client called me back this year. I just didn't want to do it. But I do have a book, No Time to Waste. Self-motivation guidebook. It comes also with a webinar that I did and course materials. It helps you find and cultivate your gifts from within. See all them 5-star ratings? I get a lot of 5-star ratings because everything I do this shit from my heart, and I try to give you, I don't try, I give you my best. I don't try to give you shit. I give you my best. I got my introduction to the cardiology course. You know what I mean? What else have I got up in here? The whole shop is 20% off this month. Everything in the shop is 20% off. I got my new Arsenio Hall shirt. That ain't 20% off yet. But everything else is 20% off in the shop. Free shipping for everything over $75. Over on Breakthrough Cards. Look at these reviews. 14 Google reviews, all 5 stars. Even over here on my booking site, I got 2 new reviews yesterday. Look at these reviews I got. I appreciate the reviews. I appreciate the reviews on the card readings from yesterday's sessions. And this is all out of a 10-minute reading these people got. So if you don't want to invest in a full reading because you're not quite sure what it is, I have my Monday mini sessions, $50. If you truly care to understand, come on with it. Come on with it. Come on with it. All right. I appreciate the plug, Star. Oh, I still got my students. I still didn't send y'all this past Sunday's class. Let me send y'all this past Sunday's class. And then we're going to do another class this coming Sunday. But back to Tyrese and his wife and their situation. They got to get it together, man. It's over with. You know what I mean? I think Tyrese, if somebody listens to this, tell him being divorced from her isn't a bad thing. He's a sensitive brother. He don't deserve the shit she was putting him through, and she was gonna put him through. And she wasn't there for you anyway. Ada Hearts is a physical connection. They had a very physical connection. And the brother took the physical connection into being something deeper than it is. Usually when you have an Ada Hearts connection with somebody else, very physical. It's 2 ways. It's either very physical or very sapiosexual. It's very rarely in between. It's either all the way physical or all the way sapiosexual. But it's a connection. But most of the time it's physical. And that's the connection between these 2 people. Most of the time it's physical and touching. Slow moving relationship. So yeah. Tyrese, it ain't all bad. Alright? I'm about to get up out of here. I'm about to get up out of here. So there's a few people who called. My bad for not picking up. But yeah, I gotta get up out of here. We're gonna talk a little bit. I might do a Twitter space later on because I saw some article. I heard the article was entitled, and the article was talking about how Black Americans. Here it is. I'm gonna talk about this on Twitter space. This article here. How khakis, flannels, and bandanas became a lasting look of West Coast hip hop. Basically, in this Cholo style, they're trying to say that Mexicans and black people came up with that style together. They're trying to lie. They even trying to come to the West Coast with these lies. When no, that's how we was dressing, and we stopped dressing that way by 93. 92, nigga. 91, really. Eazy-E kind of kept it around a little bit longer. Niggas stopped the Jerry Curl look long before Eazy-E did. But we're going to get into that on a Twitter space. Because I want some of what y'all got to say about that, all right? I'm about to get up out of here, but remember this. There are no perfect messengers. Only perfect messages for those willing to pick up the game. My name is Dewan. This nigga Biz Marti said the Mexicans dressed like Zorro. All right, fuck it. I'll take the call. I'm about to sign up. I'll take this last call. What's up, caller? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, my brother, Juan B.
Yes, sir.
It's your man Kurt here from D.C.
From D.C. What's on your mind?
Talking about. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're talking about DJ Envy.
Yeah.
Man, you can look at the guy's face. Man, you could never trust that dude. He has an untrustworthy face, man.
He got a hater look on his face, don't he?
Hey, he was a sour ass, fucking loser little slob ass of a sap.
Yeah, like when I was seeing pictures of him, and then again, just why would you name yourself Envy? You chose that name. Your mama didn't name you. Even if somebody else gave you that name, you chose to say, yes, I agree with it. Who the fuck names themselves Envy? Unless you an envious ass nigga.
You know, that's like somebody that's 100 pounds calling themselves Superman or some shit, man. This guy, you can look at his face. He looks like a chump, though. Juan, this guy looks like somebody that you wouldn't want to be friends with because you know he would get you into a fake deal where you would have to kick everybody's ass and save his bitch ass, too, though.
Yeah, he looks like he gets you in one of them kind of situations where you had to fight out of the situation because of some shit that he said. He do come off with those kind of vibes.
That's right. He's a little worm and a little bitch that can't fight for himself. You heard what he said to Tyrese, I want to box your mouth. That sounded like something a bitch would say to somebody.
All I gotta say is I don't watch the Breakfast Club. And I never knew he was dropping on. I'm just seeing all these commercials now. But see, I never knew who Sing's Opinion was before a couple months ago, before a Star Reporter started talking about it. If Star never talked about it, I still wouldn't know. Well, I wouldn't know now because it's kind of all over the place. But
that show was horrible.
But going back and seeing those commercials they've been dropping over the last few years, I'm like, ooh, what?
And what about the guy Howard, Dwight Howard? Man, this guy looks twisted, though. There's something wrong with this brother here, Dwan.
Y'all remember he missed a couple seasons a couple years ago? He missed damn near a whole season from a booty injury. Nigga had a rectum, and I said it back then. That nigga rectum must have got run through. Go back and look it up. He had an anal injury that tore his Twizzler wide open.
Dwan, look at that nigga's eyes, though. Look at his eyes. He looks like he's up to something where he would go into some back alley, press the wall, it would open, and then he'd go down there, and you'd never even see him and shit, man.
He looks like a feminine Grace. Dwight Howard looks like a feminine Grace Jones.
He looks like he would be one of those familiars in Blade that would be desperate trying to get in and become one of these motherfucking vampires and shit.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, thanks for giving us a call, man. I'm about to get up out of here. I just want to answer your call since you went ahead and got called in. Appreciate you giving us a call.
We need to talk about the funk and R&B stuff because remember I was telling you about Maceo Parker, and a whole bunch of these other brothers that are fantastic musicians. I've known and met them, and my brothers and their friends have played with these guys. My uncle used to book shows for Parliament Funkadelic and a whole bunch of groups back in the day, man.
Holla at me on my I'm gonna be talking a little bit of music on Twitter Space. Let's talk about it then. All right, brother?
All right, peace, brother.
All right, man, you have a good one.
You too, brother.
So yeah, that's it. Y'all in the chat room. I was about to sign off, but y'all niggas in the chat room had me dying laughing right when I was about to close the episode out. That made me answer the call. But yeah, there are no perfect messengers, only perfect messages. Yeah, we cracking jokes and talking shit. Don't get offended. But if you do get offended, I don't give a fuck. My name is DeJuan Brown. I'm out.